All right, 5, 4, 3. Hey, welcome to the JaySquared Podcast. I'm Jesoma.
I'm J-Rock. And we started at 5 today.
Oh, yes. What do you mean?
You always say 3, 2.
Yeah, I did. Fuck. I can't read. I keep telling you, but you don't listen to me. That's kind of your fault more than it is mine at this point.
You're right. We're 10 chapters in.
10 chapters in.
Yeah.
Chapter 10, y'all.
10.
Chapter 10, y'all.
Double digits.
I'm actually excited, and I'm kind of sad at the same time because, you know, eventually, you know, we got to write the book on this thing. We got to go ahead and close the volume.
Close volume 1.
Close volume 1. Coming soon. It's going to be quite a show for you guys. We were talking about it earlier. I'm pretty excited. How was your week, by the way?
It was great. I went on a mini vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And I really needed it. Also, if you're watching this, I'm wearing shades because I have a migraine. And
She's hungover.
No.
She got drunk last night.
No, and the lights are very bright in here. So I also ate chocolate. Hopefully that works.
But, like, you need to stop taking just shots. That's your problem. You're a maniac.
Amen. I thought this was a safe space.
I'm putting my business out there, man. Fuck.
Oh, man. Jeez.
Well, I had a great week. Not that you asked.
I don't care.
Okay.
No, but all right. How was your week?
Here. No, I had a good week, man. I'm not gonna lie. I did a lot of things I wanted to do. Had a nice weekend.
Cool.
I don't know. There's nothing to complain about. To be honest, I mean.
Yeah.
Living and learning.
I hope you guys had a great week.
And what are we getting into first? What are we getting into first? Is it sports and entertainment?
The usual.
The usual. All right, guys. So we have an amazing show for you today, and we're gonna really dig deep into some weird or, you know, some, I don't even know how to express it. It's touchy.
Some spicy.
It's gonna be a little touchy. We've been doing a lot of touchy stuff lately.
That sounded wrong.
So bad.
Oh my God! Stop. People listening to this are gonna be like, "Whoa!"
Oh my God!
Embarrassing.
That's not.
Yeah, great way to start off the double digits. Oh my God!
So sports and entertainment.
Moving on. Oh, that was embarrassing, bro.
I hate it here.
Yo,
I really, really hate it.
I really do.
Guy can't make a mistake. Can't make a mistake. We're getting canceled.
Yeah, we're getting canceled. Great chapter to get canceled on.
Great chapter to get canceled on.
All right.
So
start us off.
In sports and entertainment, we had the MMA event that we've all been waiting for. Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor. 3. So
the trilogy.
The trilogy. So if you guys aren't into MMA or anything like that, Conor McGregor, he's the biggest. This is true. He's the biggest MMA star. Dustin Poirier, he's a great fighter. He's been rising through the ranks, worked hard, and he's just at that level. He fought Conor McGregor early in his career, got his ass knocked the fuck out, and then he fought him a second time. I believe it was last year, and knocked him the fuck out. So they had to have a trilogy. They had to run it back.
Run it back.
Did you see what happened?
I saw his ankle broke.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor's.
So it was pretty much, they labeled it a stoppage, a doctor stoppage, because, you know, it wasn't a technical knockout or it wasn't a knockout. It was him just getting hurt.
So does it count as a win?
Yeah. So the way it works is that it does count as a win because, you know.
A wind?
I said win. I believe I said win.
I heard wind.
I hate you. Now I'm going to say wind on accident. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do it live. So pretty much what happened was that he went ahead and broke his ankle. So in the long run, it's going to count as a win. But is he going to feel like it's a win? I think he will because of the way that it happened. So what we believe, well, what I believe and what Dustin Poirier believes is that Conor was throwing some really heavy leg kicks. It might have fractured his bone on those kicks. And when he went to take that step to kind of ground himself for a counter punch, his leg snapped in half. Similar things happened to people like Anderson Silva against Chris Weidman, and ironically, to Chris Weidman also. Like they
broke his shin
in half. Yeah. So, I mean, I hope he does well, but I mean, honestly, he gets dirty and trash talk, and man, he creates. I personally don't like it. I think that
Conor
it's
McGregor?
I don't like the way he drums up, people to get
wasn't
into
he
fights.
saying he was gonna kill like him and his family?
Yeah, no, he said he was gonna kill him in the cage, like things like that.
There's a video of him in the cage saying that he was gonna kill his wife in his sleep or something.
No, he said something. I forgot what he said, but he said that he was gonna be leaving in a coffin, like just shit like that. And you don't say things like that. But Conor McGregor is notorious for saying fucked up shit.
Notorious for being notorious.
Exactly. He says shit that's really fucked up, and people expected to go lightly after the fight. Oh, it's just business, but you just don't do that to people. Yeah. Okay. So definitely hope he gets well soon, but karma's a bitch, man.
Yeah. It be what it be.
So what's going on in the soccer world?
In football?
What'd I say?
All right, so a little rundown on the cups that have happened this past weekend. So for Copa America, Argentina finally has won. It's been a long time. They beat Brazil in the final. Messi finally wins a trophy for Argentina.
Wait, he never won for Argentina?
No, he's always lost in the final.
Wait, so
this is like the first.
Isn't he like the best player? I guess I can see what's going on.
Yeah, it's difficult because it's a team effort, and he always carries them to the final. But he finally has a good goalkeeper who has played to his potential and some, sidekicks. That's
good, man, because it just plays into that whole conversation of how can you be the trophies don't define whether you're a GOAT or not. What defines you being a GOAT is your abilities, what you bring to the table. But
yeah. Some people will say Ronaldo is the GOAT. I would say that they both are GOATs in their own perspectives. Yeah.
See, that's interesting, because a lot of times when people talk about GOATs, they talk about GOATs like in different generations, but they're both in their prime, like at the same time. So, how do we compare that?
It's difficult because Ronaldo has had more success with like his international team. I mean his national team, sorry, than Messi. But Messi is very good for his club.
I see.
I mean, nothing against Ronaldo, because Ronaldo is also good for his club, but I feel like, I don't know, there's a difference between them. They're both also like completely different players. So.
I'm gonna be honest, the whole breakdown of football is fucking confusing. It's fucking confusing, man.
So yeah.
It reminds me of like boxing, because boxing, you have so many different weight classes, different, not even just different weight classes, but different belts for different, like, it's just it's kind of like a mess.
Yeah, and there's different leagues, and then
what happened to the Super League thing or whatever?
It's dead.
Nice.
Yeah, the fans killed it.
Good shit.
So shout out to the fans.
Shout out to y'all. Great job.
And then in the Euro Cup, Italy beat England in PKs, which is penalty kicks for those of you who do not understand sport language.
Because I didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. I was confused.
In a penalty shootout. So the last three kickers for England, they missed their penalties, and they just so happened to be black athletes. So they were racially abused, like really bad. Yeah.
So what happened?
Everybody came out and has been they've been against the racial abuse, but it's kind of like, I don't know how to say it, but in the beginning, England has been taking a knee before games.
Okay.
Only to get booed. And then now that this happens, the same people that were booing are now like, oh, you shouldn't be racist against our own players. So it's kind of like,
it's just ridiculous at
stupid.
This point. Like, it's like
yeah. So it was Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, and Bukayo Saka. Saka's only 19 years old.
Damn, dog, that sucks.
And that was his first PK. So and he's actually been like one of the brightest stars, like young stars in the Euro Cup. And then Marcus Rashford, to me, like, he's the top of the top. I'm not a Manchester United fan, but he's such a great person. Like, he feeds kids who can't afford lunch at school.
I really can't understand how people could be so negative over like I understand like you get emotionally invested in the players, but not to the take point. It to that point, it's not cool. That fucking sucks.
So for Marcus Rashford, like he has at his hometown they made like a mural and someone wrote something racially offensive.
Oh my god.
So everyone in the community came together, covered it up, and I kid you not, started putting hearts, notes, thank you, and all that until they finally repainted it today. And then all the hearts and pictures are all around it.
That's dope. I like that.
It was amazing. Like, to me, that's what we need. We need more love. That's what we need.
It's just, at this point, it gets old. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how people have the energy to be racist.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that shit takes up so much.
Yeah, it's really bad, but hopefully they find all the people who were racist to them. And they actually take it serious when it comes to like football. Where
really?
Yeah, you'll be banned.
Oh shit! Okay.
So it's legit. Also, I just want to give a shout out to Italy because they balled out the whole tournament.
Oh yeah.
They are unbeaten. And I think last time I checked was 32 games. They haven't lost.
Damn.
Yeah, and
I heard it was their first time actually winning against. Wasn't it the first time winning against England?
It's the first time they met in a final.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but they have like beef.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, sports beef. I don't know about... I'm not trying to get into, like, European government beef. But, yeah. Shout out to Jorginho, who also plays at Chelsea. He was MVP, even though he missed a PK. But we're not going to talk about that because they won.
Good shit, man. Good shit. I like that.
Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry. I just hit the mic really bad.
You always apologize.
I know. All right,
so,
moving on.
NBA Finals. Shit, weak.
It's weak.
Weak.
It's so boring, guys. It's so boring.
Who do you got, first of all, before we get...
I got the Suns.
Yeah, I think Suns are going to take it. I feel I want it for Giannis.
Giannis.
I want it for Giannis. I'm just sick of you correcting me.
All right.
I want it for Giannis.
Okay.
But I also want it for Chris Paul, man. I mean, everybody hates Chris Paul, but man, he is showing the fuck up.
Yeah.
But
I just feel like the Suns are a better team.
Yeah.
Like overall together, while the Bucks depend on one man, and the others aren't stepping up.
Yeah, because they have a little squad. They stepped up the
past game.
Yeah, they have a little squad, but the thing is that I feel like it's still heavily reliant on Giannis.
All the time. If he doesn't do anything, no one else steps up.
Yeah.
And then by the time they do step up, it's like you're 3 quarters late.
It's tough, but I mean, I got the Suns to take it. I mean,
yeah,
that's the only. It just makes sense.
It makes sense, but other than that, it's been a yawn fest.
Yeah,
I haven't.
And injuries, man. The injuries.
Oh yeah.
It really it just takes away from everything because it's like.
Yeah, it made it more.
It adds that big butt.
It made it less exciting.
Yeah.
So, all right, moving on.
Shit. Ooh, yay.
Emmy nominations. So the Emmy now.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna just say it.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, of course I'm gonna go ahead. First off, Jesoma's not a Star Wars fan, so he doesn't care about this one, but I do.
Shit dumb.
Because I love Star Wars.
Shit dumb.
Whatever. The Mandalorian has been nominated for 24 Emmys. Hopefully they win one. But no one cares about.
Well, it depends on what they've been nominated for.
That's why I said hopefully they win one.
Because if it's going up against WandaVision, which is nominated for 23, if it's going up against WandaVision, I don't see them taking them. To be honest with you.
Obviously, we want WandaVision to win everything. So,
WandaVision, WandaVision is like
Elizabeth Olsen better win.
They snap.
I mean, all of them. They all snap.
But WandaVision hit different with the pop culture community.
Yeah, because they went through all the years.
Yeah.
And the memes, the music.
Yeah, if they're going up against that, then they're gonna have some trouble. Oh, Falcon and the Winter Soldier with 5 nominations. Are you surprised?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that shit was trash.
Oh my god.
I don't care anymore.
I feel you. Hey, listen, look. We sat on here and we talked about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
look. One of the nominations makes no sense.
What's it for?
It's a guest star appearance for War Machine. Do you remember War Machine was in the first episode?
Okay.
He got nominated.
I love society. Y'all are funny.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
I know he's sitting back there just like, man, I don't know shit.
He even said I don't know if he went on Twitter or something, but he was like, I'm hella confused with you guys as to why I got nominated. So
it's just a whole it's a thing.
It's a thing. So whatever.
And what's going on with Marvel?
So we'll move on to Marvel. Well, first off, Agatha has been confirmed to return to the future Marvel movies.
All along.
So I'm hyped. Hopefully she comes back for Doctor Strange too. Or, we get our own.
I can see Doctor Strange too.
Yeah, or we get like a Scarlet Witch TV show or movie.
Oh, yeah.
And they both tag team to learn about their fucking powers or some shit.
I don't know if she's going to come back being good, man.
Who?
Agatha.
Oh. So?
Okay.
She could be the villain again.
I'd love that. She'd be great.
Look, as long as every time she appears in a scene, Agatha all along plays in the background.
That would be my favorite thing.
We straight.
Oh my god.
That song is a banger.
Oh, speaking of movies, did you watch Black Widow?
Of course.
Loved every minute.
Yes.
That was a great movie.
That was such a good movie.
You already know what I'm gonna say.
Talk.
All right. Listen, that's exactly what Loki should have been. It's what Loki should have been because think about it.
Shooting shots already.
Think about it. What Black Widow did in that time frame, they explained
everything.
I'm not going to get into details. I don't want to spoil it for y'all.
No,
just
fuck
came
that.
out.
We're spoiling it.
Oh, my God.
Spoiler alert.
Then we got to go into the YouTube and put the little fucking...
You act like I'm not the one that does it.
All right, I guess it's gonna be a mini, right?
Exactly.
It's gonna be a mini spoiler because it's we're not gonna go too deep into it. I don't think, are we?
I'll try not to.
All right, for sure. So pretty much, you go through Black Widow's whole fucking family. You get to know about where she comes from, what she did, like her whole life story, what they did to her.
Look, before we even go into that deep, the intro of Black Widow is the most powerful intro Marvel has done. I thought I was watching child trafficking videos.
Yo, that shit was fucking
so
intense.
Crazy.
Yeah, me and my girl, we were actually like watching it, and we were watching the beginning, and we felt uncomfortable. Like we're like, damn,
I was watching
dog.
it with my cousin, and I was looking at my cousin, and I was like, yo, what are we watching? What is going on?
It didn't feel like a Marvel movie. Like,
no, that's why I'm saying it's such a powerful scene because it tells so much of the story.
Yeah.
And then the scene with her and Yelena, and they're going at it with Red Guardian, telling him about like they don't have a uterus, they don't have ovaries.
Yes.
Like that.
That shit
was
hit.
Crazy.
That shit hit, and
it's like for real. That has to be one of the top scenes from the movie. Because the way she just went off, she's like, yeah, I can't have babies. You know why? Because of the Red Room. Because blah 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 blah. And I was like,
and like
she dropping facts.
And the Red Guardian, I did like his character a lot because it just showed how he was so consumed, but he couldn't separate himself.
Yeah.
And
I thought all the characters were great.
And I love how he never got his moment to like go ahead.
To apologize or anything. Yeah, it was hilarious. I mean, I like that actor.
It was also
he's Hopper from Stranger Things, so I'm a fan.
It was also great in a sense where they made it not about him at all.
Yeah.
Like, and what did you think about Taskmaster?
Taskmaster.
Fuck. Taskmaster.
It was okay.
I thought it was great because this is how they kind of.
This is a spoiler.
I told what?
I mean,
we thought we were spoiling.
Yeah, I mean.
But I honestly felt like.
I thought the ending could have been a little bit better with it.
I thought me and my girl, we both actually thought that the after credit scene could have been a lot better if they would have done it right. Like when she does. Okay, so when she does the whistle.
People were saying, okay, so
we thought that we were gonna hear
the
a
whistle back. So that was actually supposed to happen in the end credit scene, but they took the scene out.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
I read it, and I think it's because they don't want to give us hope
But
that she's alive. Yeah, you can't.
So then that like kind of confirms that she's alive though.
Kind of, sort of, but it's a deleted scene, so no.
I guess like they could change it if they want to.
Yeah.
You know what was also great? Sorry.
Go ahead.
That Taskmaster was always a guy.
Yeah, and then
a guy. Yeah. And I love that they changed it.
Yeah, there's guys actually complaining about that.
Cuz guys are fucking stupid. Like
fucking baby egos over there.
Yo.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Like honestly, it made so much sense with the story, and on top of that, it was great. Like it's like
she was badass.
You really like everything we knew about, like, you know how people do research before they watch movies and shit like that. They really took you for a turn, and that's what movies are supposed to be. I love the flip. I love all of that stuff because I didn't see it coming because we're so used to these characters being as they're written. Yeah, and that's what's supposed to be.
I thought it was great. The humor was on point.
Yo, the funny. This girl,
Yelena is fucking hilarious.
She was the funniest person.
She's a kid, man. It was like legit watching a kid making jokes. It was fucking hilarious.
Like so many buckets.
Yeah. You like it? I knew you'd like it. Yeah. I think she stole the movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I think everybody did a good job. Yeah. And like I said, man, it just makes Loki look bad. It makes Loki look really bad.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I agree.
Like,
look, I usually don't buy these movies, but I bought this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I did the Disney Plus.
Damn, I stole it.
Oh. We both looked at each other seriously for a second, and they're like, huge.
Fuck them.
Fuck your money. No, I bought it. I really, I could legit watch that movie 3 times a day.
Yeah, no, it was a good movie. It was a good movie.
Yeah. And also,
I love the landing. She landed. She's like, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
There was so many good moments, you guys. If you haven't
watched Black Widow, highly recommend it. R.I.P. Natasha.
Yeah, R.I.P.
You the GOAT.
I loved it. Yeah, loved it all.
Yeah, and then the future connections. It's gonna be obviously connected to Hawkeye.
Oh yeah.
Which comes out at the end of the year. So that should be exciting. So are you Team Clint or Team Fuck Clint?
He didn't do anything. He tried to kill himself.
Or is it fuck Marvel for doing that to us?
Nah, you know what? I liked all this. I liked all the spins. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, and also it's not his fault. Like, they fought to see who's gonna die.
Yeah, and she let herself go. There's some theories going out there that the reason why she let go of Clint's hand is because her family was dusted. So in order to save them, she sacrificed herself, which kind of goes.
Her family was what?
Dusted, snapped.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it makes sense.
That makes sense.
It makes a lot more sense if that's true. Hopefully, if that's true, then I'll accept it. But if it isn't true, then Marvel, make it true.
Yeah, make it happen, Captain.
And then there's a future potential for Thunderbolts.
What?
Because that's what
the group.
The group, yeah, that's what the lady's doing with the recruiting.
That's what I was thinking of, and that's what I think that's gonna obviously happen because the way that Falcon ended.
Yeah, it's gonna be them versus the Young Avengers.
That'll be lit.
That's what it seems like it's setting up to, because in Hawkeye we're gonna get Kate Bishop. So if Kate Bishop is gonna go against Yelena, that's gonna be interesting. Or are they gonna connect? Are they gonna?
We don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know, but I'm excited.
That's why Marvel's so good. They can go in so many different directions.
Yeah, and they throw little spoilers for you, where you're kind of like.
And they make you think about the shit. Yeah. Like, we're here forming all this shit. Well, we might theories, all be wrong.
Yeah, we're definitely probably wrong.
Damn, that's crazy.
But we're excited.
I'm definitely excited.
Black Widow for sure was one, like, for real, one of our favorite movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, leading it. Well, speaking of Loki, season finale. It's gonna be our next reaction video.
Yeah. So we're not going to talk about anything Loki until we watch the season finale, and then we'll come into our conclusion as to whether we like it or if it's
Shit, garbage.
Well, I wouldn't say garbage, but
I'm not gonna say, but
if it's
I'm
light.
gonna be honest with you. I'm feeling Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Whoa,
more.
no.
I'm feeling.
No. Nope.
I'm sorry, dog.
That's all you, bro. No,
They should have done better. They could have done so much better.
Loki is still a little bit higher than Falcon and Winter Soldier, but none of
The
them are
sad
even
part is
close
that
to
you
WandaVision.
hate. The sad part is that you hate Falcon and Winter Soldier, but it's still a little bit better.
Yeah. I really liked episode 5.
Listen, but you know shit make no sense.
I know, but we'll see. That's what I'm saying. I won't say anything until
all right,
the finale.
You're right.
Look, I gave Falcon and Winter
You're right.
Soldier a 6 out of 10 after the whole show. WandaVision, obviously 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what Loki gets.
All right. Let me give it a chance, even though I've given it 6 chances.
Okay, but give me your rankings on those 2 shows then.
No,
Is it the same as me, or do you rank Falcon and Winter Soldier a little bit higher?
I put Falcon and Winter Soldier a little bit higher because of like.
All right, but is it a 6.5 or a 7?
It's a 7 for me.
No.
It's a 7, and Loki right now I'm not even gonna judge it because I
No,
wait.
not Loki. Just Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision.
Yeah,
well,
WandaVision's a 10. We already know it's a 10. Like,
stop repeating what I say.
I'm sorry, it's not my fault.
Jesus.
We're in sync, homie.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, so guys, we're gonna go. Oh shit.
Look at you.
Well, at least I didn't apologize. So
I'm sorry.
we're gonna go into a quick intermission, and we're gonna come back with our special topic. So, see y'all. Hey guys, welcome back to the JaySquared Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed our little show. So, we're back at it. We're going straight into
Straight.
Yo, what's wrong with me?
We're going straight.
Fuck.
Speaking is hard.
Talking is hard.
Stop. This man keeps repeating everything I say.
I'm not repeating it if we're saying it at the same time.
You right? You right?
All right, so we're gonna go.
Stop copying me.
You stop, man. I'm trying to stay on track, and you keep messing me up.
I have a migraine, so hurry up.
You're right. Migraine.
Mm-hmm.
So, straight into our special topic.
I promise you that's water I'm drinking. Stop. You're gonna make people think I drink alcohol.
You need to put the bottle down.
All right. Special topic.
Should cancel culture exist? So, pretty much, we always hear about everybody getting canceled, so we chose to talk on this. I mean, why not? And if you're wondering what cancel culture is, and you're really not, you live under a rock or something.
You're like a Ximena.
Cancel culture is a modern form of ostracism in which someone is thrust out of social or professional circles, whether it be online, on social media, or in person. So what I take from it is that pretty much people decide that you are no longer, a part of our society due to something that you said or have done in the past or in present day, and they kick you the fuck out. Pretty much sums it up for me. What do you think?
Yeah, it sums it up for me. I would also add that no matter if you do apologize, once you're canceled, you're canceled. But we'll get into a debate later on.
Yeah, I like
about
that.
Whether does that actually mean you're canceled, or can you come back from being canceled?
Ooh. So what are some examples of canceled people?
Cancel culture? Yeah. Okay, we'll start with Ellen.
The Jins.
The Jins.
The Jins.
So Ellen had a TV daytime TV show.
Mm-hmm.
But the TV show got canceled because Ellen got canceled.
Yeah.
The reason Ellen got canceled is because during the pandemic, I was trying to make sure I didn't say the word, so I don't have to bleep it out. So, during the pandemic, some rumors started coming around about producers being, handsy with workers, and there was a lot of abuse of,
and her personal abuse of power
and disrespect towards employees, and not getting paid. And
that's something like, I mean, it's a shitty deal, especially like in this culture where, I mean, it's show business, and in order to be heard, it's so hard to be heard by these people because they're super powerful, and
they play it off as being nice people, but it's just an act within an act.
I'll tell you one thing though, you could be as powerful as you want on your platform, but the internet is undefeated.
It's undefeated.
$1 million and no, you'll never, like, it's insane because you're not gonna win once everybody finds out.
Yeah. And
there's not a way to win. I know that she tried to say that her contract was up and she was resigning. No, and it was just like bad timing.
No, she got canceled because all the rumors ended up being true.
We know what the fuck happened.
And her viewership went down, like really, really down. Yeah.
It was one of the top shows.
Yeah. But as soon as people started realizing that she wasn't really a nice person, and even some actors and actresses came out and said, yeah, that's about right, or that they were treated badly when they were on the show. So
do you agree with but you know what, but
no, we're not getting there yet.
You're right, but a lot of these other motherfuckers, like, they need to get, I said motherfuckers, they need to get canceled themselves. Like, we were just talking about during the intermission, how vulgar and, like, like rape vibey, like Conan.
Yeah, a lot of these talk show
like they're hosts. Like and they all like treat people like shit.
Yeah, like to get jokes out of it, to make it funny, but it's not really funny. It's very uncomfortable for these.
I remember there was one where Conan was literally caught staring at somebody's boobs.
Yes, I forgot who it was. Yeah,
and she was like, "Oh,
Jamie, look it up.
Jamie, look it up."
Yeah, I remember that.
So good
interview.
To have Jamie.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got caught staring, and she's like, "I'm up here," and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
He did like one of those.
Scares me.
Who was it? All right, so the lead singer of the Pussycat Dolls.
I don't think it might not be a lead singer. It's just one of them.
No, it was multiple. Nicole S. Because I don't know how to say her last name.
Gotcha. But yeah. It's just creepy shit like that, and a lot of them do it, and them motherfuckers need to start getting canceled too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So the actress that was saying that these accusations against Ellen were true was Dakota Johnson. Yeah, they did an interview, and Dakota was like, I think Ellen was like, "Oh, how come you didn't invite me to your birthday?" And Dakota was like, "I did invite you to my birthday. You just didn't come." And then she tried to play it off as a joke, but homegirl was like, "Nah, fam, you stood me up."
If that's not, to me, that's not reason enough to get canceled.
No, but it just shows your
character.
It shows that, you're not this nice person who actually is friends with these people.
Yeah, it's just all bullshit.
Yeah.
Another person, Amber Heard. I know you're hot about this.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
So Amber Heard, she got canceled for her abuse
towards Johnny Depp.
What's fucked up, and this is why I tell people all the time, there needs to be ramifications towards people who make these like false accusations toward people. Like, you could really ruin somebody's life.
Yeah, I mean, she basically ruined Johnny Depp's life.
Yeah, she pretty much accused him of abuse. Was it sexual assault too, or
no?
It was just abuse, like
physical.
Yeah, physical abuse
and mental.
And stuff like that. Pretty much put it out there, when in turn she was the one
doing it, and there's a lot of evidence that shows it. And because he's the male, he got the bad
and
of it.
It sucks because you can't really come back from that. Like,
that's
it's
the
a
thing.
stigma.
Yeah,
It's
he's been
stuck on
kicked
you.
out of a bunch of movies because of it. Meanwhile, she's over here filming Aquaman 2, which, why?
Yeah.
DC, what the fuck are you doing?
I hope nobody watches that movie.
I'm not. I mean, I haven't watched the first one. So.
I mean, I'm not gonna pay for it.
And he's not gonna send it to me either.
I'm not
So
gonna send it to you either. I'm sorry, guys.
yeah, I still haven't seen Raya. So
If you still, I mean, if you're honestly still expecting me to send it, that's more on you. That says a lot about your character, honestly.
I just say watch Luca. Luca was good.
Luca was a great.
It was a great movie.
It should have been in sports and entertainment. That was a beautiful movie.
Sorry, I failed you.
Damn it, Jamie, get it together.
Yeah. Blame Jamie, not me.
Jamie. Oh, there's also James Franco.
Disgusting.
Yeah, so pretty much there was a lot going on about how James Franco went ahead and assaulted and did a bunch of horrible things with teenage girls, underage girls and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I would never understand.
Yeah, Seth Rogen canceled him.
Yeah, he got canceled.
Yeah.
Damn, it must burn more because this is your best friend canceled you.
I mean, they made great movies together.
But you know what? Yeah.
At that rate,
you need to be held accountable.
Yeah.
And who better to hold you accountable than someone close to you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy what these people do. And then you have also, of course, examples like Bill Cosby. We all know what he did and how he was.
R. Kelly.
You all know what he did and how he was.
Who he peed on.
Who he peed on. You're a piece of shit. No, but I mean, these are things that happen. Yeah. I can't wait to get into it because definitely when we don't, and by the way, we don't mean to laugh at it. It's just so ridiculous. Mm-hmm. It's like, how does this even happen?
Yeah. Like, and then the Billie Eilish one. You could go ahead and explain that one. So
Billie Eilish, pretty much, she was accused of what's called queer baiting.
Mm-hmm. All right, define queer baiting.
So queer baiting is pretty much falsely, pretty much saying that you are, a part of the LGBTQ plus community.
LGBTQTIA plus?
Community.
Did I say that right? Fuck.
Oh, there we go. Thanks, Jamie. Queer baiting is a marketing technique for fiction and entertainment in which creators hint at but then do not actually depict the same-sex romance or other LGBTQ plus representation. Mm-hmm. See, I had it right.
Well, they switched it. So I was just trying to be in 2021.
Yeah, but
whatever. This is what I get for trying to be inclusive.
No, it's not even our fault. It's not our fault at this point. We're trying to get information about how to accurately represent.
That's true.
So
y'all need help.
Yeah, let us know.
Step it up.
Anyway,
that was aggressive.
She was accused of queer baiting, and pretty much people canceled her for that, and also her boyfriend is involved with a bunch of stuff in the past of him being like every type of phobic, like homophobic, and also racism, like just racist shit involved with racism. I'm sick of this place. I'm sick of explaining myself, but definitely she got canceled for being a part of that like lifestyle and stuff like that, or depicting that she was a part of this lifestyle when she's really not. She's just trying to get views and likes and all that bullshit.
And it also happened during Pride Month is what you were telling me. So that plays a big role in trying to exploit Pride Month and the LGBTQ community. So
yeah, damn, that's some crazy shit.
Yep.
But let's get into it. So first, this is my favorite question to ask. When canceling someone, do you separate the artist or actor from their personality and who they are? Do you separate the art from the person? Mm-hmm.
So, would you still watch James Franco movies, even though he's a disgusting person? Would you still listen to Billie Eilish, even though she's queer baiting?
Or
That's
would
what
you-
we're coming across. So
And-
to explain it.
For me, like, all right, so I want your take on it, and then I'll give mine.
Where do I have to go first?
I just want to know what you think.
I think it's hard for me sometimes to separate the artist or the art from the person. I've noticed that sometimes, like, for example, Chris Brown, based on his history,
Damn.
it's tough for me to listen to him as an artist because it's like I'm reminded of what he's done.
Mm-hmm.
And I try really hard because, you know, he has good music, but I don't know, for me, I just can't shake it off.
I get what you mean.
So, what about you?
My take, honestly, I'm able to separate the art
Mm-hmm.
from the artist. I could not like somebody, but still, you know, appreciate the art that they put out. And it's hard for me. Like, if I might get a little bit deeper into it,
Mm-hmm.
like, for example, with R. Kelly, I do really like R. Kelly's music.
Yeah, Ignition
I
Remix
just-
is a banger.
Yeah, and it's like, he's a shitty person, but how can you honestly deny liking the music?
Yeah.
It's not like you're not saying that you like him,
You
but
like the
you could
art.
like the music. It's good music. And I also put into perspective that I, for one, like, what if I got married to, you know, I Believe Like a Fly or some shit like that, or Step in the Name of Love? Like, what if that was my song, that I have a generous
connection
amount?
with. Yeah.
What if, like, and does that whole memory get tainted because of the person's actions? Or do I say, I love that song, I love that moment, but I don't like that person?
I like
You know,
that.
I have to learn how to do that, or because a lot of celebrities are fucked up.
Yeah, I just think it's hard because, I mean, for me, it's hard. Sometimes, like, I'll be listening to a song and I'll be like, oh. And then they say something where you're just like, oh, you know, you actually did that. So that's where it gets hard for me. I keep hitting stuff. Like,
Apologize.
I mean, yeah, because if people hear it, then I hit the table. My bad. So for me, that's when it gets a little bit difficult. But I did have a question for you. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So when it comes to cancel culture, what is your take on the fans that defend?
That's
until
yeah.
and then even when they're proven guilty, they still defend.
I think that's the dumbest thing that you can do. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's about accountability. That's literally what cancel culture is. It's just accountability. Hey, look, you did this wrong.
Yeah.
You did this wrong. Like, you fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
How can you defend somebody who is somebody who can't be defended? It's hard to do that. Like, to me, I'm a fan of seeing all the facts and knowing what's going on before I make my opinion, or before I judge somebody, make my opinion, whatever it might be.
Okay.
But if this person turns out to be a fuck, then they're a fuck. And I can't sit there and be like, oh, but you know, he's really good. Like, you would never, like, I don't know this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
So for me, that's when it gets, like, reality gets blurred out with social media in this in situations like this, because it's like, all right, to what extent are you going to defend this person that you've never met in your life?
exactly.
Like, what are you doing that you feel like, oh, I know this, but I know this person, I've seen them since they were small? No, you don't know this person
Yeah.
at all. Like, you've seen them on TV, you've heard their music, you've seen their art, whatever, but you don't know this person. So like, for me, that is like a whole separate special topic when it comes to fans.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
it comes to a certain
Ooh,
point.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Fans.
It comes to a certain point where you just gotta come back to reality and realize, hey, like, maybe this person that I really look up to isn't
Is a piece of shit.
Yeah, isn't a good person.
I get that with Kanye West all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that knows me knows that I love Kanye West. I do love Kanye West.
Yeah.
Do I support what he says? Sometimes I understand. I could see it from a different perspective. But in general, if he does some crazy shit, I'm not going to say, he's not crazy. I'm going to be like, no, yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah, you do.
I'm never gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh, you guys just. He's like my dad. No, it's not. It's not that
that's
deep.
when it gets weird.
Yeah, dude. Like you gotta come to grips with reality and understand that. Yeah, some people you shouldn't meet your heroes. You shouldn't pretend that you know your hero. Like you don't know them.
No, you don't know these people. Like we just see a percentage of them, but it's a very low percentage because even when you watch them in movies, it's an act. That's not who they really are. And
that's why like I'm such a fan of separating the art from the artist. Like because bro, if I'm sitting here and if I'm at a club or whatever and I hear, oh, hey, I'm gonna lose my shit all the time. It's a great song. Yeah. If I'm sitting there and I'm dancing at the club, whatever, and I hear, and I said, yeah, I'm like, I love this fucking song. I'm gonna lose my shit. But I can't sit there and say, I'm not dancing to this. Because I love the song. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it gets hard. It gets hard in certain situations. I agree with you on that. When you're like, So fuck. It's a thinker, but continuing on. So when is it okay to cancel people? Ooh. Where do you draw the line when you're like, you know what? You're canceled for me. Oh man. I honestly, hot take, I don't really believe that cancel culture is a thing. Like I believe it's a thing. What do you mean it's okay? Okay, so I believe it's a thing, but I honestly don't believe that. Because me and my girlfriend, we had a really long conversation about this, and it makes sense. People aren't truly canceled. Like with celebrities, they can always come back. It's just about the work you're willing to do in order to come back. To make a comeback? Yeah. If you don't show yourself, if you don't hold yourself accountable, we're not gonna fucking like you. That's gonna be the death of you. But you didn't get canceled. You pretty much canceled yourself. Like most people have enough fans who get canceled, have enough fans to get canceled. They have the ability to win their fans back over. Like, cause like I said, man, if this new allegation goes through with Chris Brown and it turns out that he was doing whatever he was doing, I'm gonna be like, yeah, like I can understand him being canceled. I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, no, dude, like you obviously are not learning your lesson, so let's not fuck with you anymore. I could understand why people would say that. But, I mean, it's just, to me, when people get canceled, you just have to go ahead and take that accountability. It's not as big a deal as everybody makes it seem. And people can tell when you're not being genuine, when you're fake crying. I've learned so much in the last 24 hours. No, it doesn't take 24 hours to learn how to not be a piece of shit. It takes some work on yourself. Yeah. I don't know. So it's my wide take on it. Yeah. What about you? When do you think somebody gets canceled? If I'm being honest with you, I'm not a fan of cancel culture. Oh. Yeah. What do you mean? Elaborate. I like this. I like this. Yeah. I feel like a lot of times people just cancel people because it's what's in. Oh, shit. So I think it's stupid because you're just canceling people because, oh, well, if we're canceling this person, let's cancel this person for, they tied their shoes the wrong way. Yeah. Oh, you think it's a slippery slope type of shit? Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I fucking agree. Yeah, and I don't like that because it's like, what is the standard for cancel culture? What is it? There isn't. So you could basically get canceled for, not putting your turn signal when you made a left. Oh, so to me, like, it's stupid. Well, there's certain moments where it's stupid, where canceling someone for something like that. So you believe in canceling somebody when it's something that's like if serious. You murdered somebody. Yeah, like when it's something serious. I'm canceling you. But not for. But so you think that queer baiting isn't a good enough reason to cancel somebody? See, that's where it gets difficult because you don't want to offend someone. I'm not. I'm your friend. Okay. I don't know, man. I guess it is offensive to people, but I wouldn't go as far as to cancel them. I would go as far as to call them out, hold them accountable to try to change, or to come out and be like, yeah, you know what, I fucked up. But if they don't, then you don't have to fuck with them.
Like you could.
That's also true.
You could just stop listening to them.
That's a good point.
Or stop watching what they do. Unfollow.
Damn.
I don't like the concept of cancel culture, because then they do something and it's like, oh, with arms wide open, come back.
Yeah.
So like, what was the whole point of canceling them? Because look, all right, Billie Eilish, for example, like, let's go back to that. All right, so she got canceled for queer baiting.
Mm-hmm.
Her new song just dropped. Her music video dropped. How many millions of likes did it get? People were hyping it up already. Her new album comes out at the end of the month, and people are already hyping it up. So did she really get canceled? No.
There's some fucking good points. I'm sorry.
So
yeah,
like that to me, it's like, what are we doing? Like, are we really canceling people, or are we just, kicking the shit?
Just saying it to say it because it's cool.
Because
right
it's
now.
cool right now. So that's my take on cancel culture. Why are we canceling people?
Wow.
For certain things.
Go ahead. Jamie has something to say. Go ahead.
So, okay, Jamie said cancel culture isn't real.
Yeah.
I would agree. Well, it goes into the next question too. When do people come back from getting canceled? How do you uncancel somebody? How do you know if you've been uncanceled? Like, see, it's like I don't know. It's just,
that's my point with everything. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, this person is, I think it's semantics, man. I think we're talking about it. We're using the verbiage. The verbiage itself is what's tripping us up.
I think for me, it's just a social media experiment.
Oof. Conspiracy. I like that.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Nah, dig, girl, dig. What are we talking about right now? What the fuck are we talking about right now?
Yeah, because, like, where does canceling happen mostly? Social media. So I can make an account and cancel whoever I want. But I could low-key be listening to this same person. I could low-key be watching their movies. I could low-key be a fan.
That's true.
Low-key. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all for the social media, because I'm 100% sure all these people canceling Billie Eilish are still gonna buy her album, are still gonna go to her concerts, are still gonna buy merch.
It reminds me of because there's a meme or a video that describes exactly what you're saying, and it's like when the person's canceled, but their shit's still fire, and it's like somebody they're like, yeah, fuck this, that, and then they go into the room and they're like, step in the name of love.
Well, exactly. You could say the same thing about Amber Heard. People are like, oh, well, she's canceled because of what she did. Y'all still watch Aquaman, right?
Yeah.
Y'all still watching Aquaman too, right? So.
Oh, Jamie just gave me a good one.
I read it.
Sunday morning, you my Chick-fil-A. It's true.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A's been canceled so much, but you can't stop eating it. It's so fucking good.
It's God's chicken.
I'm a fucking vegetarian and I cannot stop eating Chick-fil-A. Like whenever I go on my break, when I can eat whatever the fuck I want,
Chick-fil-A
is the move every time, and it's never something I'm sick of. But they're fucking homophobic.
Yeah, they're terrible people.
And they're out loud with it. And they're like, whatever. Y'all gonna stop eating it? Like, we're like, no.
So, cancel culture example number 500.
It's bullshit.
Is it really canceled, or is this just a social media experiment?
Do you think that canceling goes too far for too little? Yeah, I think you kind of answered that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to come back to it because it's like, it does go too far for too little, to where sometimes it's like somebody can't have an opinion
exactly
without being just told, without being educated. Like they have to be forced out, which is
But at the end of the day, like, even if you're forcing someone to like educate themselves, are they really doing it to educate themselves, or are they doing it so they could come back from being canceled?
That's why that 24-hour like response or respond time is bullshit to me, because you come back and you're like, oh, I've done so much growing in the last 20. You did not do growing in 24 hours.
No.
Like there are some people, some social media like influencers and shit like that, like they get canceled and they're like, hey, look, I'm gonna step away. I obviously.
I got one for you.
Who?
Myers Leonard.
I think that's who I'm talking about too.
The Heat player.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna step away.
I'm gonna step away.
Because it makes sense. It's like, all right, you obviously don't know about boundaries, or you don't know like how you're offending people. You have to take time to get educated. Like Nick Cannon was one of them. Nick Cannon was like, yo, he offended the Jewish community.
Yeah.
And then he went ahead and talked to the Jewish community
to learn.
And they went ahead, and that's how you get uncanceled.
Yes.
That's how you get uncanceled.
Yeah.
That's it. Aha moment, light bulb. I'm gonna put a light bulb right here. Boop, boop, boop. So that's how you get uncanceled. Like, you go ahead and you learn from the people you offended.
Yeah.
And once you do that, and you get that seal like of approval, that all right, they understand, they get it.
Now they've learned.
Yeah.
Now they've educated
you
themselves.
Come back. You can come back into into our social media bubble, which I'm not sure anybody should want to be. Fuck.
No.
This is deep.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, social media experiment, Black Mirror, make an episode.
Yo, man. Black Mirror.
Saying.
Black Mirror.
Hashtag hire us.
Yo.
JaySquared Podcast. Yeah, sponsor us. Talkspace. Yeah.
No, but it's like there is a point to it. It's like, listen, we want people to get held accountable. I just think that the wording, people don't like it, but I don't think it's about the wording. I think it's about the actual message that they're trying to get across, which is, hey, look, you need to be held accountable. You're doing some fuck shit. Go ahead and educate yourself. Educate yourself? Cool. Hop back in here because we miss you.
Yeah. That's why, like, for me, cancel culture is just, it's a myth.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
So.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah.
But hold on. I'm going to touch on something, man. I know. This is the same. The reason why I don't like when people argue semantics because I think we miss the message sometimes. I think that's what's happened with things like Black Lives Matter. People completely miss the message because of the semantics, because of how it's presented. And they're missing the whole message of Black Lives Matter because they choose to focus on the wording instead of the message itself.
Cancel culture. So you think it's the wording as well?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's the wording. Yeah. So I don't think we should.
So what should we call it?
No, we should keep it. We should keep it how it is, and then we just understand the message behind it. And once when we understand the message behind it, like, then it enables us to call it this thing, but we know what it means. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like, we call it cancel culture. Yeah. We're not going to change the name of it because it's already doing its thing, but we just understand the meaning and how they get back from it and how people can go ahead and educate themselves. It's a positive thing.
Jamie's throwing the phone. Reading.
Reading's hard. You're going to have to say this one. I don't get it.
Reading is hard.
Say it.
Never mind.
Oh, accountability probations. That's too long. That's too long. People are going to be like, I'm not doing this shit. We want me to go.
No, you can't tweet that. That's too many letters.
What the fuck? How am I going to hashtag a 28 letter?
Yeah, that's half the tweet. So
I'm just going to go ahead and put hashtag cancel Tito. Yeah. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do that. It makes more sense. I'm just going to go ahead and cancel people. Because if I want imagine hashtag accountability probation A, B, and C person.
No, it's gonna be accountability probay.
Because that's all gonna put on Twitter.
Yeah, it's gonna run out of letters.
No, but I think the wording needs to stay the same, man. And we just need to go ahead and work with it and understand it. Understand the message.
I don't like it.
I love this. See, this is. Don't you miss this feeling, having this conversation, being on opposite ends of the fence, but still understanding each other?
Yeah, we understand each other. I just think it's still stupid.
I love this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Social media in general, to
social
me,
media
is
whack. Social media is whack, but here we are. Here we are, talking to you.
We're influencers.
We're probably on Instagram right now, just talking to you on Instagram through this whole spiel.
Yeah.
Yo, man, people are full of shit.
Yeah.
We suck.
Cancel us.
Cancel us.
Hashtag cancel us. But yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
our take on cancel culture.
Feel free to hit us up with some
Yeah.
information. What you guys think?
Yeah.
Let
Explain
us
to me how
know.
social media works because I don't understand it.
Shit whack right now, B.
Yeah. It's
So,
lame.
On to our next topic. The beloved
Ximena Needs To Know.
So.
Don't explain it. We're 10 chapters in.
Yeah, we did talk about it.
We said that.
You're
If
right.
if you don't know what Ximena Needs To Know is by now, there's 10 chapters for you to go over.
That means, yo, that's lit.
Yeet.
I love this. That was fucking dope. All right.
Appreciate it.
Buy my old album. All right. So, pretty much what's going on right now. Cuba SOS. So, right now, the healthcare system in Cuba and hospitals have collapsed. It's like going crazy. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on. The country lacks all resources. People are dying and being forced to fight their own people.
Yeah.
Fighting and marching for freedom. And we stand with Cuba.
Yeah, we stand with Cuba. Cuba Libre.
Look, guys, when there's an injustice in one place, there's an injustice everywhere.
Yeah.
We need to go ahead and stand by everybody who stands by us and keep that positivity going and keep fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
From us, at least, if I could speak for J-Rock, I mean,
Yeah.
we wish you guys the best and all the,
In the fight for freedom. So, thoughts and prayers. Stay safe and keep fighting for freedom, man.
We're with you guys.
Yeah.
Also, go ahead.
So some crazy shit happened, Ximena. The usual.
Yo, man, I'm telling you. Didn't I? Go ahead.
I mean, he said go ahead, and then he wants to jump in.
I'm just so excited.
It's a typical. Haiti's president was assassinated on July 7th in his home. He was shot 12 times. His wife was also shot, but she survived, and she was airlifted to Florida. So there's a bunch of rumors going around, conspiracy theories.
I'm just saying.
And it has to do a lot with the pandemic. I can't say it. But apparently there's been some connection to the president not wanting vaccines to be transferred to Haiti. So it kind of looks like he was assassinated by Americans.
Look, man, we're not saying that's what happened.
It's a conspiracy theory.
It's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, but because he refused to get vaccines brought into Haiti, it's a possibility that he was assassinated because of it. And here's the kicker, though, Ximena. Here's the kicker. The killer is from Florida.
Of course. But I don't,
West Palm Beach, to be exact.
I just don't know.
We don't claim him.
I just don't know. No, wait, listen. This is.
I'm from Miami.
No, I am from Miami too.
Yeah.
We're not from Florida.
Yeah, so we.
Ew, disgusting.
That's first of all.
What's going on? Like, that's crazy.
Gross.
It's that. Why did we expect anything less?
Florida man. Florida man part 350 million. But we're from Miami, so it doesn't really matter.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like, this is why I'm not getting that shit, man. I'm just.
Jay, just shut up. Just shut up.
I'm not.
Just shut
I'm
up.
gonna get us canceled, man.
Just shut
I'm
up.
gonna cancel.
Yeah. So moving on to a much sadder update.
Yes.
Is sadder even a word?
No,
Okay. More sad.
that's not it either.
You know what? This migraine isn't really helping me.
Is it sadder? Just go on with the story.
Whatever.
We'll figure
All
it
right.
out.
So an update on Surfside.
Mm-hmm.
They've found 95 people dead. Is it, Jamie? Is it sadder word? I promise you I have a degree. I have 2.
So 95 people dead.
95 people are dead. 14 are still missing. Yeah, so sadder is a word. Thank you, Jamie. The scenes have been tough because of the weather here.
Oh, I can't read.
It's been Shut up, man. I'm trying to talk, man. The weather has been really bad here, Ximena, which is typical Miami weather in the summer where it rains and rains and rains, and then it's sunny for like 2 minutes, and then it rains and rains and rains. So it's been difficult for the rescuers to find people. But there's an investigation on the way to figure out what caused the collapse to happen. But it's not looking too good.
Yeah, man. This is one of those things where it's like there's only so much we can do.
Yeah.
And you kind of feel helpless.
Yeah.
And we feel helpless in this situation. And it sucks that we can only offer thoughts and prayers because these first responders and everybody, like, they're working hard.
Yeah.
And
the things that they've been seeing, because, like, it's not like bodies that they're finding, guys. It's, not to get gruesome, but you can imagine what you would find after a whole building has collapsed.
Oh my God,
that's the sad part because everyone's getting traumatized.
Yeah, no, it's
really bad, but the only thing we could offer is thoughts and prayers and
because
good spirits.
And we like I want them to get to the bottom of how the fuck this shit even happens.
Yeah. And
there's an investigation on the way. So.
And hopefully more buildings are investigated as well because
this doesn't.
From what they're saying, it could happen a lot more in other places because up to code and all that stuff. Yeah. So it's just scary right now.
So that's what's going on, Ximena.
Yep. Sorry, we're closing it very sad.
Why do you have to close on this, man?
I'm sorry. I asked you if there was anything else Ximena needed to know. But
that was the goddamn JaySquared Podcast.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
No,
But yeah, man. That's Ximena Needs to Know.
And with that, we do want... Fuck, I don't even know how to end it anymore.
I'm sorry. I should have put it in the beginning.
Should have.
My apologies, guys. I've had a migraine today. It's been an eventful day, and
And before anything, before we do end though, we do want to thank all of you guys. Our Instagram numbers are going crazy. You guys are really interacting with our stories. You guys are really showing love, and it's been overwhelming to say the least.
Even for things that I don't expect people to react on. Like, I put a poll for the Euro Cup.
Yeah.
Soccer, football.
There were so many.
And a lot of people voted on it, which was amazing.
And we love that energy, guys. We really do appreciate it. You don't know how much this means to us.
Yes.
Especially if you were here with us from the beginning.
From chapter 1.
To
see us make it to
audio,
chapter 10.
Audio in my backyard.
Yeah.
You hear the cats and shit. You guys were here. You guys were really here for it.
Yeah.
And we want to let you guys know that we love you guys and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, we're big fans of you guys for being fans of us. Yeah.
And
what is merch?
Oh shit. God damn it. Jamie needs to get on top of it.
Yeah.
I penciled in to Jamie's calendar about 12 times this week. See, look at you.
I sent Jamie an email, and I'm still waiting for a response from Jamie.
It's wild. It's wild to me because the professionalism is just lacking, and that's my problem with this whole situation with Jamie.
So blame Jamie. Hashtag cancel Jamie.
Hashtag cancel Jamie. Cancel Jamie. To be honest with you, it's like that right now.
Yeah, we'll get merch in soon.
Oh,
we keep saying that, but I promise you,
it's coming out. It's coming out.
Okay.
And we're gonna be doing the Loki review.
Yeah, we're doing the Loki review next. So be on the lookout for that. It should come out. Should we drop that first or after the chapter?
Ooh.
We'll talk about that.
Holy shit.
We could put a poll about it.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that. We'll put a poll.
Yeah.
Do you want the Loki review first, or do you want chapter 10?
All right. So go like this, and I'm gonna go like this, and then we're just gonna make a little GIF dancing on top of
it. Sick.
Show.
I like it.
So guys, that was the show, and you guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Chapter 10
in the wraps. This has been the JaySquared Podcast.